Right, so I've got my work and I've got my needle and I've got my embroidery thread. The thread's got a knot on the end. I've kind of double knotted it so it's slightly bigger than the hole that the needle will make, and I've taken a kind of a tail so it's not going to slip off the needle easily. Now, I've got my letter here and I've identified that I just want to put a little bit, I've already done some stitching there, stitching just going down, and I'm going to just do really simply lines going across. But in order to do it, I need to get a bit of masking tape and I'm going to put it on the back of my letter. This means that the paper won't tear when I do it. And then very simply, I'm going to, so line it up. You're going to have to try and kind of, if you push the needle so you can see where it creases, you can see that you're starting in the right place. So I'm going to start there, and I'm always going to start by going up, and then I'm just going to go across. Now, when you pull your thread down, do it really slowly and carefully, okay? Don't, if you really pull it too much, the thread's going to tear the paper. So remember, you're sewing into paper, you're not sewing into material. I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap and then back up again and across. And yet again, try not to pull it too hard so that it tears the paper. Now, I'm leaving a little gap because it kind of goes well with the letter, that the lines already, my highlighter had a bit of a gap, but you might want to do them, you know, next to each other so you can't see the white paper going through. And I've decided on this one, I'm not going to go all the way down. I'm going to do 4 stitches to match the other side. Okay, and then when I'm ready to finish, always finish on a down and turn it over, and then I'm just going to go back through this one. So I'm going to take my needle under a stitch and then just loop it through and pull it tight like that. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to secure it with a bit of masking tape like that. Now, you don't have to do the loop through. You can just secure it with masking tape and then use the blue scissors to just cut the tail off and then push it down like that. Okay, and then you'll end up with your sewing.